It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. And now here's your host, Geno Jones.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? It is showtime. Geno Jones showtime. I am coming to you live at 6:30 here on the East Coast, 6:30 up in New York City, 6:30 in Philly. Down in Atlanta, 6:30. Miami, 6:30. Charlotte, North Carolina, 6:30. Detroit City, 6:30. 5:30 p.m. Central Time, Chicago, Minneapolis, Milwaukee, Memphis, Houston, New Orleans. 3:30 live in Los Angeles and the West Coast. Shout out to LeBron is balling. And Anthony Davis second in the league in scoring. Now that's the way I need you to play, AD Anthony Davis on the Lakers. That's the way every night I need you to play like that. And LeBron, man, damn near 40. LeBron's going to be 40? Like in, what about 6? No, let's see here. Yeah, what about not even 8 weeks? About 6 weeks? Wow. Do your thing, LeBron. Oh, by the way, on the West Coast, 3:30 I come on live. 3:30 p.m. live in Los Angeles. Everybody on the West Coast, San Francisco, Oakland, Bay Area, Berkeley, up in Seattle, Washington, Portland, Oregon, where my firstborn daughter, Lauren Shiana Hill, Vaughn, and my son-in-law, Jonathan, and Brooklyn, the Bulldog, are working hard doing their thing. Thank you for watching, everybody. Please tell everybody you know to subscribe, share the show, screen grab, rip some of the video, make it go viral, chop it up into little clips, 30-second clips, 60-second clips, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, however you want to do it, or just copy and paste the whole damn show. You know, do that for me. So subscribe, share, screen grab, rip some of the video, make it go viral, like, binge watch all my back episodes, and please, please, please leave your comments in my comments section for this episode and every episode. So Thursday. All right, so Thursday, I want to start off the show by saying this, because all week long I've been talking about how now we understand it, as Black America. As a matter of fact, this is like my new lead-in now. Nobody's going to come and save us. Like, really. Not that we were expecting that. Most of us, the vast majority of Black Americans, really, I can't think of any Black American. I don't know, there's probably a few. But we weren't expecting anyone to save us. But if anyone had any question or doubt, it's clear. After November 5, it's clear. All right, nobody's going to save us. So the motto needs to be FUBU, for us, by us. Now, FUBU is an acronym, and an acronym is like a word where each letter represents a different word. And FUBU is the name of an apparel line, a clothing line that came out in the 90s. They were four black men, 4 brothers from New York City. One is pretty popular, a guy named Damon John. You see him on the TV show, I think it's called The Sharks, with Mark Cuban. And he started that company, FUBU, for us, by us. So, no one's going to come and save us. We're all we got. It is very clear that we as Black Americans, we are all we got. But the truth is, we are all we need. We're the most educated, the most accomplished, I can make an argument, the most talented. No, we had talent back then, but just in terms of achievements, we have Black billionaires. I mean, we have African Americans. Black people have dominated in every field, from sports. We had a Black president twice, Barack Obama elected twice. We have always dominated the entertainment field. We are just great Black lawyers, brilliant Black entrepreneurs and businessmen, like Robert Smith, a billionaire, just to mention a few, but so many. We excelled medicine, law, science, technology. We are doing a damn thing. So, yes, we're all we got, but we're all we need. For us, by us. We come together like the Avengers. All of us come together, supporting each other, supporting black-owned banks, supporting black farmers, developing relationships with black farmers, buying land, supporting black-owned banks, open some grocery stores in the communities, black manufacturing companies, hospitals, build hospitals, because that happened. Cities like the Greenwood District of Tulsa, Oklahoma, Wilmington, North Carolina, which is about not even, maybe 3 hours north of where I am right now. Probably a little less than that, maybe 2.5 hours. Hospitals, health clinics, black-owned, black-built, more black-owned media companies, like my media company. Shout out to Roland Martin, his media company. And more. Black-owned real estate companies, black-owned mortgage companies and finance companies. So, and black-owned investment firms, black venture capitalists, because black Americans make up 1% of the venture capitalists. So we have to support each other. Put our money in the black banks. Make sure that we develop relationships. Black farmers with the black transportation companies. Yesterday I told you about a black-owned canned food company, Good Foods, G-O-O-D-E, based out of suburban Chicago. I just found out about it from my cousin. Shout out to Sonny. Roy Gray, family calls him Sonny, down in San Antonio, Texas. He said, cuz, you know about this black-owned food company? I said, no. And I looked it up. And wow, it's in suburban Chicago. So there's so many black-owned businesses that we have to support. So we have to support, we have to start businesses, we have to invest in each other to start businesses and to sustain those businesses and to help those businesses grow. Black Americans have $3.1 trillion. Let me say this again, $3.1 trillion. $3.1 trillion in spending power. But we don't have the wealth. We have the spending power, but not the wealth of other communities. And we build that wealth by investing into each other, supporting each other in every industry, every imaginable, like I said, retail, all the way from the black farmers, getting their crops to harvest, getting their crops to the market. Let's open some black-owned grocery stores, buying land, I can't say that enough. Transportation companies, manufacturing companies, very important that we can manufacture products. It's all tied in together. And by the way, for the black women of America who feel alone and scared and disappointed, disillusioned, full of despair, we understand. But black men, the black men of America, the real black men that are not insecure on some misogynist, sexist bullshit, like the cult, the real black men of America, black women, we want you to know we got you. We got you. We got your back because we love you. We love you. Yes, we do. We got you. You can stand on that. Kids stand on business. You can stand on business on that. The real black men, we got you. I promise you we do. Even if they don't say it, we got you. Because that's the way to operate. Say less. Do more. Do a whole lot more. Say less. Keep your eyes out. Watch. Observe. Watch and observe. Don't let anything slip by you. No, not at all. Because I'm always watching. Even when people don't think I'm watching, and even when the enemy is busy trying to mess with my live shot there, It's just a little adjustment, guys, as I walk off camera, and I'm back. So, real black women of America, we got you. We got your back. We love you. All right, hi, there you go. All right, let me segue into this. Also, like I said last Wednesday, I said for me, I used to play sports, play baseball, football, and for me personally, I have a 24-hour rule that, okay, if I had a great game or if I had a lousy game and my team lost, or if we had a great game and I won, I would either celebrate, hey, 24 hours, hey man, pat yourself on the back, have a good time. If you lost, go ahead, sulk, be angry, whatever it is, be in your feelings, be pissed off, go and be, go off to yourself, go sit up in your room, whatever you got to do, even that wasn't me. But do whatever you need to do for 24 hours to either celebrate or regroup. But hour 25, back in the lab, back to work. Now, that was for me, but for you, it could be different. You may have a 48-hour rule, or 72-hour rule, or 7-day rule, or 21-day rule, or 30-day rule, or a 90-day rule, or 180-day rule. So the bottom line is whatever it takes, whatever you need to be healthy, whole, and heal. Because I understand the feeling. We all, especially as black Americans, we all experience the anxiety and the concern and worry and anger and pissed off and F it. Something like, F it, let it all burn. I'm tapping out. But now, I want to say this, politically, now's not the time to tap out. Now is the time to triple down, to quadruple down on getting involved in politics and start where you're standing. Let me say it again. Now's the time to triple down, to quadruple down on getting involved in politics. Start by wherever you are standing. That's where you need to get involved. Start where you're standing, running for office in your city, county, state government, the town you live in. For every office, from school board to dog catcher to alderpersons, aldermen, alderwomen. Some cities, they're council people, councilmen, councilwomen, sheriffs, state house and senate, in your local state house and state senate, governors, judges, school board, especially school board. Run for every office. Start wherever you are standing to get control, because the people that can have the biggest influence on you every day are the people who have power that's close to you, where you live, where you work, and where your kids go to school every day, where you shop, and who polices your streets. And the school board that determines what books will or not be, the books that will be in their schools or will not be in their schools. Which leads me to today. Here's my idea for today. I want, and I'm going to do it, I'm going to start here in South Carolina, because I wanted to do it, and I would do it on camera. Well, you know what? It's my show, I can do this. I want you to get a list of all the books in your area that have been on all these banned books lists. Moms for Liberty, another arm of the MAGA cult. They've been, getting involved, getting on these school boards. Moms for Liberty list of banned books in South Carolina. Let's see what comes up. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I don't see the list. I'll find it. I thought I could just see the full list of 97. What city? Where is this at? All right, CBS News there. 97 books parents tried to ban from Beaufort County, South Carolina. It wasn't so hard after all, was it? Oh, let's take a look at this list. Let's see. See, you can do this. I'm doing it in real time. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm just curious to see. All Boys Aren't Blue by George M. Johnson. Actually, those are returned. Let's go to the ones that were not returned. Let's see here. I'm doing this in real time, guys. I know you're not supposed to do this when you're on TV, but it's my show. So you can do that. All right. So I think these, actually, according to this, these are the books that parents tried to ban. Oh, okay. There we go. Reading is fundamental, Geno. So where did this list come from? This list originated from Book Looks. A Florida nurse who was a former member of Moms for Liberty. I knew there was a connection. I do my homework. Beaufort County is a county here in South Carolina that is about 45 miles from where I'm standing. It's kind of like halfway in between Charleston, South Carolina, and not Myrtle. It's halfway between Charleston, South Carolina, and Hilton Head, South Carolina, Hilton Head Island. All right, so now these are some of the books they wanted to ban here. Let's see here. I'm doing this in real time. See what else they had on their list. Books that you probably, because these are books something I really hadn't heard of, but I know they have. So whoever this Ellen Hopkins is, Ellen Hopkins. So she has a book. I'm doing this in real time, so I should be looking at the camera. But I saw her name on this list 2 or 3 times. Collateral is a book they tried to ban. Let's see here, by Ellen Collateral. Ellen Hopkins, because I saw her name pop up, and then I saw it again. Crank, Ellen Hopkins. Ellen Hopkins, I don't know who you are, but they really don't like you. They had a couple of your books. They got 3. Fallout by Ellen Hopkins. They wanted to ban. I got to read her books because, man, they got a hard on for her. 4 books. Glass, Ellen Hopkins. They tried to ban. Who was Ellen? Well, we'll do that. That's your homework assignment. So the point I'm trying to make is this is not hard to do. Find all the lists in your state, your county, your city, because these Moms for Liberty, which is just Moms for Racism. All right, you know, they take these titles. Oh, your Moms for Liberty, Dads for Freedom, and they're for anything but liberty and freedom. They are for oppression. They are for making sure that the lies that have been taught to your kids and their kids in school for decades will be continued to be taught, so they can be indoctrinated and brainwashed to believe, oh, there's no racism in America. As a matter of fact, it's reverse racism. Orange Hitler now says he wants to basically set it up to where in people's workplace that had DEI programs, where white people can go in and sue companies that had DEI programs because those programs discriminated against white people. I told y'all. But you have to round and found out. So find out what books are on. First of all, find all the list of banned books in your city or area. And just go buy those books. Every book on that list I would buy. As a matter of fact, every book on that list I would buy, and I would create my own home library. And at the same time, not only would I have the physical books in my home library, I would download every banned book on a banned book list in my city or county or state. And I would download the ebooks and the audiobooks. Or my kids, our grandchildren, our nieces and nephews, download it on their smartphone or tablet. That's how you do that. That's exactly how you do that. So now's not the time to tap out. Take a rest. Take as much time as you need. But understand, I'm going to be your human energy drink. I'm going to be the wind beneath your wings. Oh yeah, because we all we got. But really, truthfully, we are all we need. For us, by us. We are all we got. But we are all we need. And to the black women of America, from the real black men, we got you. We got your back. And we love you. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life. As always, God bless each and every one of you, and especially you, God, most of all. Thank you for letting me do the Geno Jones Show live, Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 in Chicago Central Time, 3:30 p.m. live in Los Angeles, and on the West Coast. Tell everybody to subscribe to my channel. Spread the word. I am approaching 1,000 new subscribers. My goal is to get 100,000 by the end of 2025. So I would like to get at least 20,000 by January 1st. So help me out with that goal. I appreciate. Tell everybody to subscribe to the channel. It will definitely help my media company and my business. We need more black-owned media. Have media platforms where we can give black-owned businesses and entrepreneurs and our great thinkers, along with the entertainers and everybody, athletes and everybody else, artists and comedians, to give them a platform, a home, a true home where they can be themselves and they can speak freely and they can speak truth to power. That's what the Geno Jones Show is all about. You know, with a little humor, celebrity entertainment, guests and all that. But it's all about speaking truth to power. That's what we do here, and have a home where we, as black Americans, we have a home where you can feel at home. You can kick your shoes off. Put on your house shoes. If some of y'all don't like house shoes, just kick your shoes off, walk around in your bare feet. It's okay. Just wash your feet. I don't want you walking around my studio with your stinky feet. Stinking feet ain't no good. But I digress. All right. Tell everybody to subscribe, share. It can screen grab, copy and paste the link, screen grab, rip some of the video, make it go viral, chop it up, like every episode, binge watch every episode, and please leave your comments in my comment section right here on YouTube for this episode and every episode that you see. Shout out to Markel Bailey. He is the official barber and hairstylist for the Geno Jones Show. Markel Bailey out there in suburban Charleston, South Carolina. You can check him out on Instagram on IG, KELBECUTTINUP, Kelby, cutting up. All right. Allie Jones is the official wardrobe consultant and stylist for the show. I like to call her my drip director, the drip, the fashion. You can check Allie Jones and her Lexi Jones collection. Fashion designer, future fashion designer, superstar. You can check Allie Jones out on IG, LX.N, like Nanette, C like Charlie, L like Lexi, underscore. LX.NCL underscore. And big shout out to Bruce Gage, also wardrobe consultant and stylist for the show. You can check out his Mario Uomo collection now. It's pronounced Uomo, Mario Uomo, so it's got the W sound, but Uomo spelled with a U. It's an Italian surname. So Mario, M-A-R-I-O, Uomo is U like umbrella, O like Oprah, M like Mary, O like opera. Mario Uomo, and also check out his Flyball collection. You'll love it. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. Thanks to everybody watching live. When you're watching me live, please say hi. Let me know you're watching. I know a lot of people just like to watch and kind of watch in secret, kind of watch incognito. Like, yeah, Geno, I was watching your show, but you didn't post. So I know people are watching me live right now, so thank you. Say hi to me in the chat room. Just say hi. I can shout you out. Make up a name. You give yourself a stage name, a pen name, a pseudonym if you want to stay, if you want to stay incognito, it's all good. But I do appreciate each and every one of you watching, laughing with me, listening to me, screaming at the TV or on your phone, saying that, dude, you crazy. But for the most part, I get nothing but love, affection, and affirmation that lets me know that creating this show and having this platform to really do what my main goal is to help build our community and our culture, and to get us to come together and to speak truth to power and give you the social political commentary, the honest, unvarnished truth. Some folks can't handle the truth. They say they want the truth. Nah, America really can't handle the truth. And that's why what happened on November 5th happened, because America, that's why they're banning books, because America can't handle the truth. But that's a you problem, not a me. That's what we should say. America, that's a you problem, not a me problem. But we as Black Americans, we're going to make sure that we tell the world. We're going to tell our story, our way, tell it all. My mother would say, I heard my grandmother say, if you're going to tell it all, tell it right. Or tell it all, and tell it right. So we're going to tell it all, and we're going to tell it right. Good, bad, ugly, all the warts and scars. But that's how we learn. Because when we don't learn from the mistakes of history, we are damned and doomed to repeat them. And I'll be damned if we are not standing here in 2024. We are right back standing at 1877. How did that happen? Well, we talk about all that on the show. Thank you for watching, everybody. I love you. We'll see you live tomorrow. My number one guest co-host, Keila Carson, is going to be joining me. She is studying for her doctorate. So it's going to be Dr. Keila Carson pretty soon. Probably got maybe a little less than 2 years. So she'll be back. So you don't want to miss that episode. You don't want to miss any episode. So if you missed any of this episode, you can go back and watch this episode and binge watch all of my back episodes. Thank you for watching, everybody. I love you. We'll see you live Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 5:30 Chicago, 3:30 p.m. Los Angeles, West Coast, right here on the Geno Jones Show YouTube channel.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.